Hi guys, I'm Cordy and I have another optical illusion drawing challenge for you. I tried anamorphic drawings. Those are drawings that are slightly distorted when you draw them, but when you view them from a certain angle through a camera lens, they look super 3D and super realistic, just like those you can see here on the screen. So let's hop right in and try it. So you're gonna need a harder and a softer pencil. I've got B and 2B. You're gonna need an eraser, a paper stump, or you can use your fingers, and a pair of small scissors. So we're gonna start with the harder pencil, so we have a really light line. We want our cloud to look round in the end, so now we have to squish it, and instead of making a perfect round circle, let's draw an oval, so it's kind of stretched from top to bottom. And then we'll add the cloud shapes around it. The eyes also have to be ovals. They look round in the end, and the entire face has to be sort of distorted downwards. The nose and the mouth goes all the way down here. I want to make that cloud look like it's raining into my sketchbook, creating a little puddle. So down here, I'm going to draw a little puddle and then little lines that represent the rain. So when we view it later through the lens, they become a bit smaller. And at the very end of those raindrops, make some splashes maybe. And then we start the shading, and that's quite important in those anamorphic drawings because it shows us where the light comes from. So in our case, the light comes from the top right down. So everything on the left of our little cloud is going to be a little darker and more shaded than to the top right. So another thing that's really important in those drawings is the shading, that it's nice and blended. I like to use the stump tool, but you can use your fingers. So the smoother that transition from dark to light is, the better. So this looks pretty smooth and good to me. So let's switch over to our softer pencil. Mine is the B2, and add some more dark areas on the edges here, just to heighten the contrast and blend them in to the gray areas really well. Another one over here on the bottom right. Okay, so moving down to the puddle, we want to darken the bit that's furthest away from us first and then move to the front, blending it in. You want to create a really nice gradient from the back being dark to the front being very, very light, and then a little bit of shading around that front edge of that puddle. Switching over to the darkened, softer pencil, getting the back there nicely shaded in. You can probably tell it looks a little 3D already. So with the harder pencil, we're going to add the shadows. Comes from the top right. Just a little bit of a shadow. Even that has to be distorted, so sort of lengthened from top to bottom. So when we shift the perspective later, then it hopefully looks very realistic. Again, remember to really blend it into the white of the page. And for the next step, we're going to create really sharp edges. That's also something that's needed to make it look 3D in the end. So using the harder pencil, just going around the edges and making sure that they're really, really sharp. Coming into the eyes and the mouth as well, making sure those are sharp lines, and then down to the raindrops and also around our puddle. Here we go. Next, you have to cut a line along here and around our little cloud. I'm gonna make a little line for myself to follow along, just from one side of the page to another. Obviously, you're going to have to take that page out of your sketchbook now, but that's okay. So along that line, grab the scissors and cut it out. That's what it looks like. Now let's tilt the camera angle and see if the cloud gets a bit round and if you can catch that 3D effect. I can see it. I hope you can see it too. Here's another version. Maybe that makes it a bit easier to see. I hope you had fun creating this little anamorphic drawing and you're going to go try your own as well. You can add some color to it. If you want to learn some more about working with color, come visit me at Skillshare and use the link in the description below to get 1 month free. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel for some more sketchbook adventures. Have a fabulous day and I see you soon. Bye bye.